Los Angeles, California. We're the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
What is up, friends? And welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name is Kevin Kraft, joined, as always, by a man who has just been mugged for his pants and underwear, and his response is just wagging his boner around in front of us. That's Jeff Clark.
What's up, everyone?
And beaming to us from the underworld, the bearded booger-eating specter known as Shuddy Boy.
You!
Yeah, baby, we are here once again, coming at you from Pooh HQ
with some breaking news hot off the presses. That's right, I have finally been given permission to promote the Texas showing of The Second Coming of John Cooper. That's right. Anybody who lives in Austin, you have a chance, a very rare chance, to be one of the few to see this movie in a theater. And you can do so as a part of the Comedy Film Festival in Austin, Texas. Austin, baby. I know we got some Puminati out there.
Let's get weird. Why did they make you hold off on announcing it? What was their...
Because the notification date was close to South by Southwest, which also takes place in Austin. So they thought that if everybody involved started promoting the showings that close to South by Southwest, they would get buried or something. I don't know. But yeah, they asked. I've known about this for a while, and it kind of sucks because I like to give people as much of a heads up as possible. But I feel like, three and a half weeks is enough time to make plans to go see a movie if you live in the area. So yeah, it's going to be playing Saturday, April 26th at 7:45, the Galaxy Theater in Austin. I'll have, links on my socials and stuff. If you go to my Instagram, that little link tree thing, there is an active link up top to buy tickets. The link is a little clunky. It's the Comedy Film Festival 2025.eventive.org. And then you have to search for the movie and click buy tickets and stuff. So, I tweeted. I put it in my story with a link. The day that they made the announcements and said we can promote it. But I'm going to do a main post, and it's also in my profile on Instagram. I'll put a link to it in the YouTube and stuff. But I'm going to be out there all weekend. I've got a few meetings set up, which is kind of exciting, and I've done some Ellis events in Austin before, and it seems like there's a nice pocket of human beings out there, perhaps that have stayed listening to MSPH since the years of me being off the Ellis show. But I'd love to see some friendly faces out there. I know I've gotten some people hitting me up saying that they've already gotten their tickets. So I know there are going to be Puminati in attendance. This is one of those festivals that also has it's a smaller end festival, but they do give out awards. One of them is the Audience Choice Award. So if we pack it with enough friendly faces, could cinch another award for the old film.
Man. All right, man. And Texans are pretty used to driving around, so you might get some Puminati from Houston. I know Brian, I think he goes by Brian from Houston. He'd probably be out.
Oh yeah,
can make it out
he's coming
to Austin. If all right, cool.
Yeah.
I was inviting him, or I was RSVPing for him. Excuse me, but I was assuming he'd be able to make it. And there's a bunch of Puminati from not necessarily Austin that might be able to make the trek over. Obviously, given their schedule. So I think you're going to get a decent little turnout. I'm not looking at my
I hope so.
schedule. Going to connect with some of my Austin people. Maybe I can get out there myself for the weekend or some, or even a few other few additional days. But
I mean,
keep you
Austin's
posted
awesome.
on that.
I fucking love Austin.
It is. It is. And it's not going to be. I mean, it's going to be hot, but it's not going to be brutally hot, right? Who knows?
In a few weeks, I mean, I was talking to somebody who's trying to help me sell the movie who lives in Austin. And a couple days ago, he was like, it's fucking boiling hot here right now.
All right, never mind. It's going to be hot.
Fucking,
it's going to be hot.
Still April, and it's going to be hot as balls. I mean, the last time I went to Austin was for my brother-in-law's bachelor party. And we went in the summer, and it was death.
I remember you telling me this. Everyone was just sweating through their clothes.
It was an oven. So I'm glad it's not going to be in the summer. But I am looking forward to hanging with some Puminati. You know, taking some photos, going out to a bar, get some drinks, find a place to kick it. You know, I'm stoked. It's fun. It's fun being able to like take this movie out somewhere. And you know, the only places I've done it so far have been Jersey and LA. But you know, after the showings, it's always been, you know, let's go to a bar, let's hang. I got I'm working on being better at promoting shit. So I got these like, I don't know if you would call them like flyers or postcards or something, but like I got a whole bunch of these things printed up. It's got like the poster and some laurels and then like contact info and stuff and the fucking QR codes. Got the super sick bonus level productions image on the other side of it. And
it was pretty cool.
Shout out to the homie, Bill Jackson Jr., who's always doing those sick photoshops of us. He helped me out getting these images made to send to the printer. But I'm flying with these. I'm fucking going for it, man. I'm trying to make 2025 the year that big things happen. No, I just finished yesterday. I finished the first draft of the script that Trevor Goober and I are working on together. So it was exciting to, for the first time in a while, type the words "the end" at the end of a script. Yeah. I've got that one. First draft is done. I sent it off to him, and then I'm like halfway through this other script that I'm working on, and that's all since January 1st.
Since you quit smoking pot.
Since I quit smoking weed, yeah.
Don't blame the marijuana for your shortcomings.
Look, weed makes me lazy. It doesn't do it to everybody, but it does it to me.
Yeah, he's not blaming weed as much as he's blaming his reaction to weed.
Yeah. But, you know,
the beef isn't with weed; it's with himself.
Even though I can't run anymore, but I've still been exercising daily. I've lost 11 pounds since January. So like, you know, when you're staying active and losing weight, that helps the brain function a little better and shit. Look, man, I'm fucking desperate. I'm desperate here. I'm going to extreme lengths.
Hungry.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm at the point now where I wanted to get a first draft done, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-enter the world of cannabis like a 17-year-old poser on 420. I'm back, baby.
Nice.
And I can't. The last time I took a break, I can't remember. I think it was when my sugar glider died, when Gizmo died. Like if I'm...
Wow, was it like making you more depressed, or were you like thinking, like, is that all you thought about when you got high?
Yeah. So I was like, man, I gotta take a break until I, you know, give this a little bit more time and get my grieving done. And I think what brought me back was when Seth Rogen launched that Houseplant brand of weed. And he was like, this is the strain that myself and Evan, my writing partner, smoke. So we smoke this all day, every day. And I was like, I think it's time to get back on the field. I think I'm ready. And I ordered it. And I got I was like, my plan is, I don't remember what the movie was, but I'm like, I'm going to smoke. I'm going to break my cold streak. I'm going to put on a movie. I'm going to pop some popcorn. I'm going to sit on the couch, get comfy, and just get stoned off my ass and watch a movie. Turn the lights off. And I got so high, I forgot how to chew. Like my mouth would fall
Weed was
open.
too strong. Weed was too strong, huh?
It was definitely a combo of the weed being super, super strong and me not smoking for like, I took a long break for that one, I think that was longer than this. And my mouth just like hung open and popcorn fell out of it. I'm like, wait, what's the next step of eating? Oh yeah, close the mouth to chew. Okay, then I open it again. Then okay, I remember how to eat. So I'm anticipating something like that. I will be going to another dimension.
Yeah, you're gonna get fried. Carl still smokes somewhat regularly, right? So you have to go on like 420 to go pick up weed, right? Because that'll be a
No.
nightmare.
I mean, I
That'd
even
be a nightmare
have
start.
I have a sealed eighth that I bought before New Year's that I still haven't opened yet. You know, like one of those prepackaged ones, like vacuum sealed. So
So it doesn't ever go bad, huh?
I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be the freshest thing in the world, but I'm a fucking lightweight. It's like, oh no, I lost 4 terpenes. How will I ever get high now? It's going to get the job done. I could fucking smoke a bag of oregano and I'll probably get high.
According to my labeled marijuana next to me, it expires after a year. According to the government of Pennsylvania.
And if there's one thing you can trust, it's the government.
Oh, for sure.
Well, that's exciting. So hopefully we move some tickets here. It always gets the festival's attention when one screening has a lot of movement. So Texas Puminati, I'm reaching out to you, friends. Let's fucking go to Austin and get weird.
Winning the best comedy at this it's an all comedy movie festival.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's just the winner's just best movie, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So winning best movie here would be a nice little boost to your 2025.
Wouldn't mind snagging that.
You have to get new flyers made. Updated laurels.
Well, I think there's actually a couple laurels I have gotten that do need to be included on this. So when I burn through these, maybe I'll reach back out to old Billy Boy. See if I'll
William
look it up.
Jackson.
We had ourselves a nice little adventure this weekend, Jeff.
Damn right we did. I had a kind of a jam-packed weekend. Friday was Cheech's birthday. We did Korean barbecue, and we went to the Ranger game. My live sports viewing experiences have been mostly cursed. The Yankees have been fine. I've seen some pretty sweet Yankee games, but the Giants, all 3 New York Giants games I've gone to, they've lost. Pretty sure the Knicks usually lose whenever I see them. And the Rangers lost a terrible game in Anaheim last week. They were up 2 goals with, I think, less than 5 minutes left, and we ended up losing in overtime. Fucking brutal. Otherwise, Korean barbecue, Star Barbecue in Orange County, fucking delicious.
Got some birthday goulash.
Everyone tapped out before me, of course. But whatever. I still got my fill of fine Korean meats. Then the game itself was fucking awesome. Our seats were awesome. Live hockey is so much fun. So that was cool. And then Saturday we did a double date with Cheech on the sidecar. That was a lot of fun too.
You know what? For some reason, live hockey always makes me think of that. I don't know if you would call it a meme since it was just a photograph, but those like 2 girls that had ringside seats, and they were up against the safety glass with a sign they made that said, like, "Hey, number 23, do you remember us? We sucked your dick in high school."
Yeah.
And he's just skating by with like a big smile on his face.
I know what you're talking about.
We should do that sometime. We should go to a game and make a sign and just pick a player and be like, "Hey, remember when we sucked your dick in high school?"
We'll definitely do it of the team we don't want to win. We'll try to get in their heads.
Yeah.
We'll bet big money on the other team and get on the glass. So.
Kevin, how many NHL franchises can you name?
A couple.
Let's see. How many?
Well, Rangers.
Wait. Can you name 7 or more?
You're putting the over-under at 6.5. I'll go under.
What do you take, Shuddy?
I mean, just for the sake of it, I'll take over. I don't think you can do it, but there's no stakes, and
Hey, he's the bookmaker, really. He doesn't have to. He's just accepting the bets.
Let's make some stakes. The winner pees on the loser's foot. No shoes, no socks.
well, then it's between you and Jeff. So,
No.
Yeah, if you guess less than 6.5, Jeff pees on your feet.
Has there ever been a moment Shuddy hasn't tried to weasel out of? All right, let's see if I can do this.
But if he guesses over 6.5, he gets to pee on your feet in Austin.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
that's fair.
gotta fly to Austin to get for him to piss on your feet.
No, Shuddy boy, these are the stakes now. You have to take your shirt off, kneel down, push your tits together, and I'm going to pee on him.
He's going too far. Come on, we had
come
him.
on, like he was going to let me.
Said yes.
He wasn't going to let me pee on his feet.
He said yes. So
I
we could.
did. I did.
If he backed out afterward, we could cross that bridge when we got to it.
My hands are up here. I'm not fucking Googling anything. Honor system here. I don't think I can do it either, but let's see.
There's no way. You're not getting a 7.
Rangers, since Jeff said them. Mighty Ducks because of the movie.
And
right?
the Rangers played them, yeah.
They're real. They're real.
Yeah.
The Kings.
Yeah.
Because they're LA. Shit. This is probably football. Fuck.
What's Shuddy's team?
Oh! The Devils.
Yeah, there's 4.
And the Flyers.
There's 5. Come on, Kevin. 2 more, buddy. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more.
Wait, there's fucking Canadian ones too. Who's a Canadian? Like beaver pelts, fucking like
Close. Just keep saying stuff like
There's
that.
like,
You'll get there.
okay, is it football or hockey? The Houston Oilers.
The Houston Oilers were a football team, but maybe if you remove one of those words.
The Houstons.
Yeah, that was your only guess too. So no, you're wrong.
No, the Oilers.
That doesn't. No, you can't get credit for that one. Who the fuck? Why would you say the Houstons? Why would I say if you cut one of those words off, you have a team name and your brain went the Houstons? No.
Well,
because I said the Oilers. Why wouldn't that count? Just because I got the city wrong. Oilers is a team.
Because yes, you said Houston Oilers, which were the football team. It's Edmonton Oilers.
In his defense, it's probably smarter to take a whole city than a mascot. So
that is true. Like, the Houstons.
Man.
You pretty much said another one too, and I don't think Shuddy caught it because it's so on the nose. I'm helping you a little bit more, but then I circled back and caught it. They are up in Canada.
Florida doesn't have a team. It's too hot there.
I know which one you're talking about, Jeff.
I'll give you the city name too. Montreal.
Oh, Maple Leafs.
Okay, well that's Toronto.
You get
that's
it.
Toronto.
Fair enough.
I said a team.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
But that's Toronto. Montreal is super obvious.
What am I on now?
You're at 6.
Ooh. Is there shit? The Bruisers? Is that a team?
Close.
Very close.
The
Very
Bronzers?
close.
Um,
Nope.
The Bronzers, yeah, closest.
Yeah, there's too many other sports jumping into my head.
Yeah, I know it's hard for you to balance them all.
Nope, I already said
Keep
the
all of his
Kings.
fandoms separate. It's so difficult.
Is anybody named the Walruses?
No.
Nope.
The Igloos? No. Shit! New York, I already did. They have 2. Nope.
They do have 2.
But the Devils are New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
But we're not talking about the Devils.
I know.
They're not included in that 2.
The Rangers and the
They actually have 3.
Rangers.
They do. You're right. But there's only 2 that the name is New York Rangers or New York. The other one is a city name.
Come on, man. I played NHL 94. Wayne Gretzky, he played on teams. What did he do?
He played on the Oilers, the Rangers, and the Kings.
You got 'em.
Shit!
Yeah, you named them all. You covered them.
What about Marc Messier?
You didn't name all of his teams yet.
He was on the.
What am I missing?
How do
Two of them.
I keep thinking that I can trick
What were
myself
the
into
2
a
that
right
he
answer?
named? The Rangers and
The Oilers.
How am I so fucking
you're right.
close? The fucking New Hampshire Weasels. God damn it! Come on, come
oh
on.
no, he is missing one. He's missing the last 3 years of Messier's career.
I'm
The
spacing out. I can't
the
remember.
Vancouver team. He played with Vancouver for 3
Wait
years.
a second. Is there a Canucks?
That's
Nice.
Vancouver. That's Vancouver.
Nice.
So that's 7. I get to piss on
That
Shuddy
is
Boy.
7. The team that Jeff was trying to lead you unwillingly to was the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, that's right. And then there's also the flip-flop, the Canadian Montreals. They have a rivalry.
No, but fair enough. You could have went with just Jets, and we gotten it.
They're
You know,
football.
thinking of New York. Yeah,
No,
well, Winnipeg.
Panthers.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
could've
that was
gotten
football
them.
too.
It's
They are.
both. It's both.
Oh, they steal each other's names and shit.
The other New York team, New York Islanders, which you've definitely heard of. I would
Buffalo
think, right?
Sabres,
That's not. The Buffalo Sabres does not ring a bell. I never would have gotten that.
Colorado Avalanche,
That sounds
Seattle
familiar.
Kraken,
That's real? Krakens?
They're new.
Las
cool.
Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh, I was trying to think of that because I remember hearing something about Vegas's team, but I couldn't remember it. I kept thinking of like a football team, I think. The Las Vegas Boilers.
Yeah.
Nope, the Raiders are in Las Vegas, which you
Oh.
just did not believe all football season.
I still don't believe that.
Yeah. Utah's got a new hockey team. They call themselves the Utah Hockey Club.
The Utah Jizz.
How do we get? How do we get here?
The Utah non-alcoholic beers. Because you were talking about going to a hockey game with Cheech.
Oh yeah. Then Saturday, me, you, my lady, Carl, and Cheech went to happy hour here in Long Beach, and then golf up in Norwalk, which is like 25 minutes northeast of Long Beach.
I will say that that spot for happy hour was quite delightful. Oh,
Yeah, the New Mexican spot. Yeah, they do a happy hour Wednesday through Saturday. It's fucking
What
sweet.
kind of food does a New Mexican restaurant serve?
Man, I don't. I mean, it's got a Mexican vibe to it. Obviously,
I was making a joke of New Mexico, the state. Like it had its own kind of restaurant.
yeah, they serve
Yeah, it does.
Albuquerque fritters.
Oh, is it really? Oh, okay. I thought you thought I was talking about Never mind.
No. Yeah, no. It is capital and new Mexican. Like it's
I
new
thought
Mexican.
so. I thought you meant new as in like an
No,
adjective,
no.
and so
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
made my joke. I was expecting to stump you, and then you stumped me.
Well, we don't have to
So
spend all day on it.
I've been there to dinner dinner a couple times. They have duck carnitas on
Oh
like the
my
main
god!
menu. They got what else they got? They got stacked enchiladas. I'm looking at their menu right now. Um they got a bunch of shit, but we went for happy hour, and the happy hours is pretty bomb too. They had nice cocktails.
Yeah. I got
They
myself a
have
nice watermelon basil margarita. That was
we
wonderful.
have oh yeah. Oh, we had the Georgia O'Keefe cocktail, which is probably the best cocktail they had, and we all jokingly said Georgia O'Keefe when the waiter wasn't there or waitress wasn't there. Then when she came, I really had to like make sure I didn't say O'Keefe.
Yeah.
I had
What?
to
Oh God, what is it? Filipinos? Oh.
like, but they don't have chimichangas out here in a lot of Mexican spots. So Carl, I don't think ever had a chimichanga, but this place served chimichangas on their happy hour menu, and his chimichangas are fucking bomb.
Oh yeah.
I also had
It was. That was sick. That
yeah,
chimichanga was fucking bomb.
they had a Frito pie as well.
Yeah. Which I had
Which
never
is
had. I feel like if you get that at a lot
I
of food trucks, they serve it in the Frito bag.
I love Frito pie.
That was
nice.
a new one for me, and loved it. That was
Yeah, we
great.
had
I got a nice little buzz off of a couple margaritas. That Georgia
yeah.
O'Keefe margarita. What was in that again? That was the big hit of the table.
Not sure. I gotta go
And
to the menu. Hold on.
not just because we kept making queef jokes, but because it was delicious. But yeah, that was a nice first stop before going to golf and stuff. Shuddy boy, do you know the significance of golf and stuff?
No,
Think
is it
back.
the golf or is it the stuff?
It's the entire establishment. Think the 80s. Does golf and stuff ring anything from the 80s?
Oh, you went to golf and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the from Karate Kid.
Yes.
It still exists.
It does, except without the water park. The water park is now just like a series of intense, high voltage power lines, which is kind of a bummer.
It has the backdrop of True Detective season 2.
Which one were you at? Norwalk?
Yeah, that's the one where they filmed Karate Kid.
I'm just looking at pictures of it.
Not only was it still open, it was thriving. It was pretty busy.
Oh my god, yeah, yeah. Because I rewatched Karate Kid last month for like the first time since I was a kid, and when Daniel San and Elizabeth Shue go on their date there, like I always see cool shit in 80s movies in LA, and a lot of times it's either like a fake facade made for the movie. They like revamped an existing restaurant to look like a fake one, or the place is long gone out of business, demolished, whatever. So I immediately was like, man, this place looks fucking awesome. I Googled golf and stuff, saw that it still existed, and I was like, oh, this is fantastic. I have to put this on the to-do list. Saw that the water park is no longer there, got bummed out a little bit, but I was still like, look, they have a ride, they have what looks like pretty cool mini golf, they have an arcade. I'm happy. I'm into it. And then we were driving around somewhere, and Carl was trying to make plans with Jeff while I was driving, and she's like throwing stuff out for us to meet up. And she was like, Jeff suggested golf and stuff, like mini golf, and I'm like, golf and stuff. I was like, oh, text him, yes, text him, we're in.
Yeah, she texted me. She's like, Kevin said that's in some movie, and he's pumped about it now. I was like, all right, cool.
Some movie. Look at this, Shuddy. I saved the receipt. I don't know if you can read. Oh, of course, this camera sucks ass, and it's not focusing on it.
I do see. I can make off the words Karate Kid.
Yeah, it essentially
But that's
says
all I can.
golf and stuff, where the original Karate Kid movie was filmed. That's printed
That's
on the receipts.
that's their tagline on the receipt.
Yeah. And let me just tell you, that place fully delivered on the golf. Not 100% on the stuff, but the golf. That was a great mini golf course.
Was the arcade sufficient?
Well, it was mostly modern games and mostly Dave and Buster style ticketed games.
Ticket games.
So a lot of ways of winning coins. They had a lot of like giant tablets to play classic mobile games, like like a big Angry Bird thing, a big Fruit Ninja thing, Doodle Jumper, or Doodle Hopper, whatever that fucking thing is. They had a lot of those, but we didn't. It kind of time got away from us, and we didn't have time to do the arcade. But they did have the newish Halo game, which Carl and I have played a handful of times at Dave and Buster's, and that is a great game. That's a great arcade game. So I do want to go back someday, maybe try and go a little earlier in the day to maybe get putt-putt, perhaps 2 rounds of putt-putt, since they have multiple courses, and then spending time in the arcade. Dude, this place was fucking gigantic. Would they have like 3 different 18-hole courses all intertwined with each other?
They had at least 3. We should do like a MSPH mini golf invitational. But because I not that it's a big deal, but they do take your ball on the last hole, so you do actually have to pay for like separate courses.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
But we did also, unfortunately, start behind a group of 8, and they were all teens that were kind of just farting around and taking their time, and we decided to we came up with a plan to cut them. Jeff's lady was like, hey, you guys have a really big group. Why don't you like split up so you're not holding up all these people? And they countered with, well, why don't you just cut ahead of us?
I talked to them a little bit, and they were nice kids. Like they got it. They understood. It was like, hey, they're like, oh no, you can. We'll let you go through or play through or let you cut us. Like they were chill about it, but it was fucking annoying to deal with.
Yeah. I mean, a group of 8 should be immediately just like cut in half by the establishment, but they could have just reformed once they got there. But yeah, that's the place that Shuddy, they got.
Technically, sorry, Kevin, but technically we violated the rules because there's only 4 people on the scorecard, four spots on the scorecard.
Oh, that's right. We had
a party of 5, so
yeah,
it's tough to like make that big of a stink about it with them. I mean,
yeah, we were dicks too.
Yeah,
we were just smaller dicks. But yeah, if you look at that map, and to anybody who's watching this on YouTube, there's a go-kart track. They have bumper boats, so it's bumper cars in water.
So where was the water park in relation to everything?
North of this map.
So up in this section up top.
Yeah, that's where the water park would have been, and now it's like a fucking power station or some shit. But
they have 4 courses according to the map. And
then they also have a ride there in southeast of the go-kart track is this ride it's called Disc O, and it's like the pirate ship ride, except the thing you're sitting in rotates as it goes back and forth.
I've seen that, and I want no fucking part of that.
Yeah, that's pushing the limits of what I can handle, because spinning things fuck me up.
Lead to me vomiting.
But I mean, look at that. Like 4 fucking full courses. I think the 4th course might be like a beginner thing for kids and shorter, but I know at least the 3 courses are full 18-hole putt-putt courses with, like, they do put the fucking decorations in there and stuff. They don't, like, some places cheese out. I know that it has nothing to do with the actual game, but give me a Happy Gilmore looking fucking putt-putt course. I want goofy shit in there. And they give you goofy shit.
I want the putt-putt course from Overboard.
Oh my God. That's a putt-putt course so awesome that it's too cool to even exist in the real world. Someone could make that a reality. Like if someone had a shitload of money and wanted to do something cool with it for once, they could make something like that.
I still want to go to the Tiger Woods mini golf course in Las Vegas. It was so fucking busy when I was there, and you couldn't even like get a reservation. It was stupid.
Jesus.
But it felt like you said you want to go earlier in the day, but it felt like it was less busy when we were leaving because there was like less kids there, maybe, curfews and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I wouldn't. It wasn't that much of a bummer that we would finish a hole and we would and we would still have to wait for those whippersnappers ahead of us to finish. Because we were kind of all just like hanging out and bullshitting and telling jokes, so it was like still fun. We're still like outside on this cool looking mini golf course, so even in the downtime where we were waiting, I was still having fun. And
people were waiting on us too, so I didn't like. I don't know. As we got towards the end, I was kind of like, you know what? I'm not that butthurt about these kids. Because we're not fast. We're not fast here.
Well, I wouldn't say we were slow either. I mean, our ladies took a few more strokes than we did, but they weren't like fucking farting around and taking their time like we.
What's the course maximum? And did you let them go over it?
The course maximum.
Most places tap out at 6, but I think there were a lot of holes that had a ramp that started out with, and for quite a few of them, they didn't hit it hard enough, and it rolled back down, and all of those strokes got eliminated. They did not count, except when we did it.
The fellas, yeah. My lady had a couple 7s on her card. I took a 6 on the second to last hole because I hit out of turn. I hit Cheech's ball, and just an epic brain fart moment. I docked myself a stroke.
I started out piss poor, and then found my groove and did all right. But it essentially just became a competition between Jeff and myself.
Yeah. We played 17 of the 18 holes. We tried the move where we were going to get out in front and skip the 4th hole, play the 5th, and then turn around and play the 4th. But that was stupid logic because then we just would end up cutting off someone else. And it just...
I was kind of thinking what would happen was we could finish the hole that we jumped the whippersnappers on. And then when we finished, go back and get behind the whippersnappers and be there to kind of cut our place back in line where we were to finish that hole when they left. But it did not play out that way. There were smaller groups behind us that were just like nipping right at their butts. And then the 18th hole ate our balls, and we couldn't go back and finish it. So we did a 17-hole invitational.
Shuddy, me and Kevin both had hole-in-ones.
Who won?
I did. I won by 3 strokes, even with a penalty stroke. Shot a 43. Kevin shot a 46.
And what did the ladies shoot? What did Carl and George do?
Carl put up a 62. George put up a 64. Cheech, playing off the women's tees, put up a 58. Yeah, Kevin's 46 and I'm 43. Me and Kevin were fucking nails in the putting green. We were hitting a lot of long putts.
I'm halfway decent at mini golf.
It would appear so. I've never played mini golf with you, so I'm impressed by this.
Well, we'll have to, when I'm back in Jersey in like a week, we'll have to go to the American Dream and play Angry Birds golf.
And snowboard?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is it and snowboard?
Perhaps.
You guys can do a little park roll invitational.
Welcome back to the action here at the Pork Roll and Cheesesteak Invitational.
We're at the Wawa Open.
In honor of Georgia O'Queef. and her delicious margaritas. Yeah, so after we wrapped up, there's like one little building where the arcade is, and that's where you can also get like little snacks like fucking ice cream sandwiches and ice cream cookie sandwiches and whatnot, ices. It's where you pay to get your entry into the putt-putt. And then there's a separate building with food, more like sit-down food. One of the things I do appreciate about this place is a lot of the interior, the booths and all that, look like they have not been updated. Like, they're not run down and ratty, but everything looks like it was when they shot Karate Kid there. They have framed posters of Karate Kid fucking everywhere. But holy shit, what a fucking disappointment on that food.
Yeah, it's like they went out of their way to make the food as bad as possible.
Yeah. It's like, all right, now you've paid, please step over here to the second line where the manager will piss in your mouth.
What kind of food was it?
Pizza, hot dogs, burgers. Just
Okay, so
normal shit.
the normal concession stand type food.
But it was laid out almost like a Burger King, the interior. So, like, when you order, they have, like, you know, behind the counter, they have the whole menu set up and there's combos. And it seemed reasonable. It was like $7.50 for a soda and 2 slices of pepperoni pizza.
Not terrible.
So I was like, and, you know, they look like big New York slices in the picture. So I went and got that one. And, you know, I'm a wuss. I don't drink soda. So I was like, can I just sub in a bottle of water? She's like, no. I was like, well, I'm looking at the menu. I can see that the soda that comes with this meal is $3 and a bottle of water is $3.50. So you can't just tack 50 cents onto this? She's like, no, they won't let us. I was like, all right, cup of water it is. It took, I don't know, what, like 20 minutes for our food to come out?
Yeah. I just got a message from someone at work, so I might have missed you if you just said this, but did you say how they upcharged Carl for Funyuns?
I didn't. So what she got the cheeseburger combo, and it comes with like a snack. So they have like, you know, bags of like chips and, you know, Cheetos or whatever. And she went for the Funyuns, and they're like, oh, that's a 50-cent extra. Like,
So wait, they could upcharge her for Funyuns.
Yes. And guess
but they couldn't upcharge you for water.
And guess what the upcharge was for Funyuns? 50 cents.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
So just pretend I ordered fucking Funyuns and give me a goddamn bottle of water. What are we doing here? Do you want an extra 50 cents or no? So after 20 minutes of waiting, the pizza finally comes out. They took one single small slice of pizza and cut it down the center and called it 2 slices. It was the biggest insult to pizza I think I've ever seen in my life. And that's coming from a pizza slut. I'm the guy who last week put a Pizza Hut pepperoni pan pizza on my Masters Championship dinner menu.
Yeah, we were joking about it. They should have just did Elio's as their pizza.
Yeah.
Instead, it was pretty much Red Baron, or even maybe a step below Red Baron, which I don't even know who is below that.
I'm struggling to find an example of what would be worse pizza than this. Like, anything in the frozen section at your supermarket, all of your French bread pizzas, all smoke this. Every DiGiorno, every round pizza, frozen section, smokes this. Every fast food pizza chain, Little Caesars, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, all piss on this pizza. It was literally, the crust was like cardboard. There was no flop in it. There was no fold. It was like a stale cracker that they like fed an elephant 10 pounds of cheese and then lifted up its tail and it shot diarrhea all over a yoga mat. And then they served it to me. And it was small, too. Dude, I mean, I fucking ate it because I was hungry. And, you know, as a completionist. But when I got home, I don't know if it was the combo of, like, the margaritas and the Mexican food and then that fucking yoga mat pizza. I had some pretty ripping heartburn. I was almost afraid to go to sleep. because of how
I
bad
can't
I
believe
felt.
you ordered that food. You, Carl, and George, my lady, all ordered food. I couldn't believe it. I just sat there and watched people eat, and I almost never just sit there and watch people eat without partaking. I'm as
I couldn't believe it.
I'm as obese at heart as it comes, and I just was like, nah, I do not trust this food at all. I'm not doing it.
Dude, do you want to hear something funny? So I don't know if you know this or not, but you totally got in Carl's head. So
Yeah.
so the
But
burger
what?
comes out and she starts
Oh
eating
yeah,
it
I know.
and you were like, "Hey, what do you think the odds are that that's actually beef?" And that froze her in her tracks. And the next day she was like, "So what do you think that burger was made out of?" I'm like, "Did Jeff really fucking spook you with that? Like it was beef. It's just like low quality, but it was fucking meat. Like they didn't serve you a rat burger like in fucking Demolition Man."
Yeah, yeah, I got in her head, dude. Shuddy. Kevin had the most ridiculous reference at the fucking what are we calling it? The cafeteria, the golf
Yeah.
and stuff cafeteria, I guess. We're talking. I don't know. We're just talking about how like the cafeteria is beyond outdated. Like we can live with the goofiness of the golf club or the mini golf course, but the cafeteria should really be modified. And Kevin was like, if I had Channing Tatum money, I would invest into this. It was just the most ridiculous reference ever. Like who the fuck like Channing Tatum isn't known as like some rich guy. Like, yeah, he is rich, but it was just the most ridiculous reference ever. It was fucking hell. I was laughing at it. I was crying at the booth. I was laughing so hard, and I laughed about it
I couldn't
for
even
the rest of
finish
the night.
I couldn't even finish my sentence and get to where I was going with it because everybody at the table was just dumbfounded that I said if I had Channing Tatum money.
Channing Tatum money. I
'Cause,
mean, yeah, that'd be sick. He's definitely got more money than I do, but
I mean, we've talked about this on the show before where like there's all these just money hoarders all over the world, these fucking billionaires, and
money orders.
they don't do anything fucking cool with it. Like
Favors.
if like and we've talked about it, like what would you do if you had billions of dollars, like just endless fuck you money? And it's like, oh, well, the coolest mansion ever. There'd be fucking water slides that go from the master bedroom down into the pool, like a trampoline room, the craziest shit you can imagine. I would just have the most fun life. I would do cool shit with it. But I wouldn't need billionaire money for this. So if I ever got to a level of life, say like you're Channing Tatum, where
It's a Magic Mike, of course.
I could try a business venture like this, where if it immediately went tits up and it was a colossal failure, it wouldn't break me. And that's kind of what I've dreamed about since I was a kid. Like I would want to open like an arcade and have it be like really decked out inside, like make it look fucking cool, like go to the nines with the decorations, make it like outer space themed, have your usual, it almost kind of sounds like I'm describing a Dave and Buster's, but like you'd have the skee ball section and the shooting the basketball section, your classic arcade games, your new arcade games, everything fucking functioning, no blinking pixels, no this shit ate my quarter, no like Miss Pac-Man is fucking out of order, none of that shit. Everything's working. The screens are all perfect. There's no fucking malfunctioning buttons. I went to a barcade in LA once, and they had an old X-Men arcade game. And I like people were already playing, and I hopped on like one of the open sections, and I was like, sick. And like the medium attack button just didn't function. I would not stand for that shit. That would be fixed.
You go Karen?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, I would like have a technician on call. Yeah, I'd make them like sweep and stuff when things are working. You're earning your paycheck, but the second something breaks, you get your toolbox out there, you fix that joystick, you fix the medium punch button on X-Men.
Have a handyman on retainer at your arcade.
A pixel starts flicking. Nope. Every pixel firing at all cylinders. This place is going to be beautiful. A shining
Sir,
light beacon in the world of arcades.
sir, we're giving you health benefits. You need to be on hand all the time.
And then attached to this just S tier arcade would be an S tier pizza shop. And there would be fresh pizza being made, and it would be fucking delicious. It wouldn't be made out of yoga mats. It wouldn't be like, you go to a pizza place and like they have behind the glass a couple of those gray, dried up, shriveled pieces of fucking mummy pizza, and when you order it, they just microwave it for 30 seconds to bring it back to life. None of that shit. You're getting real good, fresh pizza. And then, on top of that, a little bar with some beers on taps for the parents. You have a couple beers, a couple slices of delicious pizza, maybe some cool desserts. It's your kid's birthday. We'll have some cool sundae with sparklers sticking out of it. And then again, I'm Channing Tatum. So if it goes tits up and nobody shares my vision of how fucking beautiful of a thing this is for all of society, nobody wants to come. Oh well.
You just shoot Magic Mike 5.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just shake my sassy ass in front of the camera, make it all back in like 3 months. No love lost.
So I don't want to put bad juju out here because I have full confidence in your budding film career. But why not, if it weren't to work out, or regardless of if it works out or not, why not maybe open a arcade mini golf pizza shop business?
Uh,
Or think about
I don't know how.
Well,
Oh, if only you knew somebody in the restaurant industry.
oh wow! Shuddy could be your chief executive officer. CEO.
Yeah, but I don't have money.
I see, yeah.
I could go
Well,
and
that's-
I could go get a fucking business loan, but then again, if it goes tits up, consequences. If I have Channing Tatum
Yeah.
money, no consequences.
It's a free roll. You got Channing Tatum money. It's a fucking free roll. I love it.
By the way, if I ever get Bill Gates money, holy shit, wait till you see the fucking goofy franchises I try and roll out risk-free.
Dude, comedians have been making this point recently because of all the fucking tech titans and media moguls that are cozying up to Trump. And it's just like how rich people nowadays don't do anything fucking sick.
They
Like,
don't.
throughout human history, rich people like almost like felt bad for taking from the poor, essentially, or getting over on the poor, so they'd give them cool shit, right? Like if you
You're
look
talking
at
like Oprah.
no, like what is it? The Medici family back in the Renaissance. They're the ones who commissioned like all the fucking the Renaissance painters' artwork and sculptures and that kind of shit. Like I don't know, like the Gettys, those old rich fucks who have a museum.
Yeah, I took my family there last time they came to visit. Free museum. It's sick.
Yeah,
Just the family, huh?
Oh, and Shuddy.
like what is Jeff Bezos done? What has Elon Musk done cool with his money? Like nothing. They don't fucking do anything.
No,
Like, it's
they're all.
not-
We just live in this age of just like selfish. Like you could open like. Have any one of those fucks even donated money to charity? Let alone doing anything cool.
Yeah.
Like open up like a
Yeah.
cool park. Tony Hawk's opening up fucking skate parks, and he's not a billionaire.
Yeah, like 30 Rock, right? Where they film SNL and a whole bunch of NBC stuff. Like, isn't that built by the Rockefellers, right?
I
I'm
think
sure
so.
I'm sure they got some sort of financial incentive there, right? But it's just the point. It's like, what the fuck has Jeff Bezos built? Right? Like he's going to be a trillionaire. He hasn't built shit.
Yeah, he
I don't know.
he got himself a yacht that's so big that it shits out 2 smaller yachts. He literally did that.
Yeah, I kind of took us for a tangent. I just thought you reminded me of something. That's a take that I've heard from liberal and conservative comedians lately. It's a bipartisan take. Like these fucking super rich don't do shit anymore. They're not cool. Fucking sucks.
Well, either way, I know even though you beat me, Jeff, that was a very, very fun Saturday. And Shuddy, next time you're out in LA, we got to do an MSPH Pooh Invitational.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
I just love goofy shit like that. I like mini golf. I like bowling. I like little activities, and nobody ever wants to do them with me.
Try to get a bunch of people. We'll go out and fucking groups of four. We'll all keep track of our scores.
Do some laser tag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I throw this out there and it never happens. But one of these times when I'm going back to Jersey, I legit want to do a full day at the American Dream Mega Mall. I want to do everything they have to offer. Start the day there, getting like a few runs in on the slopes. Go do some
Well, the
snowboarding.
thing is, the slopes don't open till 1.
All right, so
So I
start with
can't-
some mini golf. Do some mini golf.
Let-
Do an escape room. They're opening up like a ninja obstacle course. Do that. Go walk around the aquarium. Play some laser tag. Go to the arcade. Hit the slopes. Like, just do an entire... Be fucking 7 again. We'll pretend it's one of our 7th birthdays, and we just go have the fucking time of our lives.
So we'll do the G.I. Joe Battle Station laser tag.
Sick.
There's Blacklight mini golf, Angry Birds mini golf.
I've done the blacklight mini golf. I did that with my mom. Whipped her ass.
Okay.
That was cool.
I mean,
Haven't done Angry Birds yet, though.
so Angry Birds mini golf. Then maybe the Legends of the Hidden Temple ropes course if it's open.
Yeah, last couple times we went, it hasn't been open, but we'll go Chevy Chase in Vacation. We'll just take somebody at gunpoint and make them open it.
There's a climbing gym.
My shoulder's been getting better. I might be able to do that.
Oh, coming soon. Coming soon.
Yeah, I feel like that's why
Bubble-
everybody's so fucking cranky these days. Nobody goes out and has fun. No wonder everybody's so goddamn bitchy. I felt great after playing mini golf with the homies.
Yeah, it was fucking sick, dude. I used to play mini golf once a year, maybe twice a year on Mother's and Father's Day. And so I fucking love mini golf. I'm down.
I still remember the time when we took a road trip to one of the Carolinas, and it seems like every block in the Carolinas is a new, and they go for it. They swing for the fences. They have cool mini golf courses, and we
I mean,
did that.
it was Myrtle Beach.
Which Carolina is that? I can never
That's
keep it
south.
straight. They had this one where like you could enhance your mini golf experience by spinning a silly wheel at the start of every hole and incorporating a different rule. And one of them was like one player could use themselves as an obstacle. And Dom somehow figured out a way to stand almost like a South Park figure with his heels together and his toes facing completely out, making a flat line, and stood directly in front of a hole. And
That was with us. That was for Mr. Ski and Ape's wedding. That was the trip I tried to walk home from a few times.
yeah. Before we had smartphones letting you know how long it would take to walk from Myrtle Beach to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. But anyway, let's see. Oh, would you guys, not to go all jigsaw on you, but would you like to play a game?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the new game show sweeping the nation.
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
Is this where you say what's on sale on Facebook Marketplace, and me and Shuddy got to guess how much it's going for?
Yes.
Love
That is
it.
exactly it. I found this account on Threads at Insane FB Marketplace. Shout out to them. They aggregate a whole bunch of weird shit that people are selling on Facebook Marketplace. I sift through that, try to find some winners. I block out the prices. Shuddy Boy and Jeff try to guess and see
Who can get closest?
So let's see here. This first item up for bids, playing more off the nostalgia button. This is a Blockbuster membership card. Someone found their old vintage Blockbuster card.
So this has their name on it then. It'll have it on the back. It'll be on the back where the barcode is for the Blockbuster to scan.
It's a little cropped out. I actually might have a Blockbuster card still. I think it's in one of my desk drawers, but they're filled with so much random shit, it would take me a while to sift through it. But somebody is selling on Facebook Marketplace their Blockbuster membership card, and it's funky. It has seen some better days.
Well, a Blockbuster card was just a piece of paper that was laminated.
Yeah, there's some stuff growing in between the laminates here.
This is one of those things that you find laying around and you're like, I'm going to just throw it up on the internet and see if somebody will give me X number of dollars for it, right? Like, this person doesn't have a reasonable expectation that there's going to be a lot of interest in this, right? You think?
Well, you'll have to take that information into account with your guessing, Shuddy.
I'm going to say $10 hairs.
I'm going to say 5.
Well, obviously, there is bad news coming for one of you. And it's Jeff. This person is selling their Blockbuster membership card for $100.
What?
Yes.
That is
It's not
ludicrous.
an OBO as well. It's just $100.
Well, I guess the button is there. It says make an offer.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely just seeing if somebody will buy this stupid fucking thing.
But
Make an offer for $3.
This is another one. Remember when we were talking about Mario Day, March 10th?
Yes.
So, let me see if I can, let me share this real quick. By the way, this would be a good time for everybody to head over to youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour, and you can see all these items. So, this is limited edition Mario milk.
Oh.
'Cause
Wow.
They bought
okay.
this gallon of 2% milk, and it expires on March 10th. So they are now listing this as limited edition Mario milk. It is not made by Nintendo. It looks like it's made by a company called Great Value.
That is the Walmart store brand.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Walmart.
And they're not even they're showing it still in the the dairy case at Walmart.
Or this person is a milk enthusiast and they have just like a nice cooler at home.
$150.
No way. No way. I'll say $30 and that could be over.
Jeff, that was not over. In fact, Shuddy Boy, you were under.
What? Shuddy wins again?
This random gallon of Walmart milk that expires
expired.
on March 10th, they want $215 for that.
Offer $2.50. I had a buddy in high school or in college. We didn't go to college together. We worked together at Applebee's when we were home from school. But it was during my college years. Anyways, he used to fucking like chug curdled expired milk as like a party joke.
It's like LA Beast.
The
Would he
fucking
barf
gross.
every time?
Yeah, he would barf. But he would do it like with time to party. Like he
Oh.
he would keep going. Like,
What the
it
fuck?
wouldn't ruin his night. You'd think that'd be the end of your night, but not him.
Shit. Well, I was going to say, like, if he's not barfing, then maybe he secretly likes expired milk and just realizes he can work his love for disgusting milk in with getting attention at parties.
Yeah. It's got a beautiful family now. It's funny seeing some of these people grow up, you know?
All right, well, as previously mentioned, this game is called...
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
So here's something weird. This is taxidermied goat bagpipes. Someone took a dead fucking goat, worked it into bagpipes, taxidermied style, and is selling it on Facebook Marketplace. The description says, do not leave in direct sunlight. Also, no time waiters. They probably meant wasters?
Yeah, I would guess.
This looks like Logan Roy from Succession playing the goat bagpipes in this photo.
This is what this game was built on. These type of items. This is powerful stuff. Can I guess first?
Sure.
I'll guess $400.
I'm going to say $503.
Jeff, you fucking got one, baby.
Nice.
I converted it. Now Shuddy might find some way to cry foul here, but it was
Come on,
listed.
Shuddy, give me one.
It was listed
I'm not gonna-
in pounds, and I just directly converted it to dollars. So it was 450 pounds or euros or
And
whatever. Whatever that.
what is
At capital L with two cross lines across it. Lira?
I don't know. It's Italian money? Are they selling in
Yeah.
Italy?
Could have been space bucks. I don't know, but for the sake of the game, it is $450. So Jeff, you were closest, even with going over. How do I stop this?
Wait, no, I went under, right? I said 400. It was 450.
But even if that rule were,
I see.
Shuddy was $53 away.
Next item up for fucking bids.
Is this super stylish urn with a yin yang on it? Looks like it was bought at that store in every mall called East Meets West. But they do let you know that this urn is used. So this did have a previous tenant.
Does it say what happened to the previous tenant?
It does not. I can only imagine that. I mean, let's say I die. I get cremated. I get put in an urn. My surviving family members hold on to it. At what point does it get passed down where people are like, look, this guy died like 70 years ago. I don't even fucking know this dude. Can we just like dump his shit out already and get rid of this thing?
Well, I mean, there's no way that a yin yang urn has been around that long enough for that to have been the case. Like, I get the point. Like, if it's like your great grandkids, then maybe they're like, why do I need this fucking guy's ashes floating around the house?
But this looks like the ashes of somebody who like tripped and fell down the stairs at a 311 concert and died. And then they put him in a yin yang urn. Maybe they found out he was a dick. You know? They were like honoring this guy, but then they found some of his old Twitter posts, or they dug
toxic Twitter posts.
They dug a little too deep into his laptop hard drive. Like,
they found out that he had a secret family.
Yeah, he did not come original, so they dumped him out, Windexed the inside, and went to Facebook Marketplace for the low price of.
But do we think that they actually cleaned it out, or do you think there's some particles in there still?
I feel like they ran it through the dishwasher.
Yeah, that's why the yin yang insignia is all scuffed up like that. Came off in the dishwasher.
Jody, I'll let you guess this one first, since I guessed the last one first.
$120.
It's a good guess. It's a very good guess. I'll guess $73.
Well, I don't know what to do here because, Jeff, you were closer, but this used funeral urn is priced to move at $40.
Ooh, we both lost. That's what happens in that situation.
It definitely does not end with Jeff getting a point.
I was going to cut it in half and go to 60. That would have been over. I was fucked no matter what.
All right, well, let's continue on with
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
next item. Up for bids is Shuddy. You're going to hate this.
I like the bumper in the middle of the game, though. I do appreciate that.
This is a probably haunted mirror, need it gone. And the description says, well, I bought it off of someone else because it's a beautiful mirror and pretty big size, but I messed up and I didn't sage it before bringing it in. So for a couple of weeks, the house felt really eerie, like someone was watching you. Later, we tried to sage it once all this started to happen, but it didn't help. So we put it in the garage and everything stopped. I love the mirror, but I really can't keep it.
Yeah, if you don't sage it early enough, then the ghosts just get comfortable, and they're not going to go anywhere. Everyone knows that. That's paranormal activity 101 right there.
Also, sage kind of smells pleasant. Like if you were trying to drive out a ghost, just invite anybody. Like if you need to pass gas, please fart on that mirror. We're trying to scare a ghost out of here.
Yeah, sage is kind of inviting. My girlfriend bought sage at the farmer's market and cooked with it yesterday. I fuck with sage. Sage is bomb.
She did that just so there wouldn't be any ghosts in your chicken.
yeah, she cleansed my my lasagna.
So are we to assume that the previous owners knew it was haunted and sold it without telling this poor person?
I don't know.
I think we just assume Adriana's a fucking idiot. A fucking psychopath. Hey, you should probably assume that bringing a weapon to meet Adriana is smart because you never know. She's a loose cannon. I will guess. I mean, I feel like you got to knock it down a few dollars if you're going to write haunted. I think I'm going to use the same guess as last game or last item. I'll go $73.
I'll stick with 120 also.
Well,
oh, wow.
You guys, you both missed out. You both overshot it. Again, item price to move. They do not want this haunted fucking mirror. It, much like the urn, is only $40.
All right, so what's the same price? We just were wrong about them both times. The same way.
Oops. Uh-oh.
What was that noise?
My computer was trying to email you guys the picture of the goat bagpipes.
I appreciate your computer's thought on that. I would love that. Where are they? You said it's in Italian money, so.
Well, it's like a cursive capital L with two lines crossed through it, like a T. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Yeah, me neither.
Well, we have now come to the travel portion of
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
So, did it look like this, Kevin?
No. No, that's... no. All right, you're doing the British pound symbol now? Maybe it was that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was pounds.
Okay.
Oh, so it's a capital swirly L with just one cross going through it. Whatever. I can't keep my fucking foreign money straight. All right. The first travel-themed item up for bids is, Shuddy, geographically, this might give you an edge, but this is a no horse, like the picture shows, but just an Amish buggy. Somebody on Facebook Marketplace is selling an Amish buggy. I don't know who they're catering to.
Information about it.
Amish people aren't allowed to use Facebook, so who's your fucking audience for this? Who are you trying to pawn this off to?
They can use Facebook. They have to do it off property.
They have to
I
have
believe.
somebody else do it, and then they have to turn around and look into a mirror and look at the monitor that way.
Does it say what model year or how many miles are on this Amish buggy?
It says
30 miles.
the description says good buggy has green interior.
Oh, that green interior has got to be a big sales feature.
It looks old as shit.
Do the headlights work?
I'm going to say $1,500.
That's a great guess. I'll guess 2,500.
Wow. Shuddy just elbowed you fucking right out of the sweet spot. It's $1,800.
Fuck. I guess.
$1,800 for a
Unless you knew it.
old
Unless you were shopping for that already.
used Amish buggy.
Imagine Shuddy watches ahead on weird Facebook shit this game too.
All right, next up in the travel portion of the game, this is a disconnected American Airlines first class seat. So it's from, according to the description, a lay flat seat from an American Airlines 767 that was retired in 2020. You can adjust the seat from upright, recline, flat with manual controls. The electronics work, as far as I know, but never got around to connecting it to a power source. But it looks like there's like little screens on it and stuff. I mean, it's definitely a conversation piece. And you know, you have one of these in your living room. People come over, be like, "Hey, take the best seat in the house. It's first class."
Take my first class American Airlines seat for a test drive. I wonder how bad this plane must have been for them to retire to 2020. Don't they have still planes in the skies from the 70s?
Well, that's when this one was it was retired in 2020, not that it was from 2020.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know, but
I mean, it looks somewhat modern.
I've been on a plane recently where there's like a cigarette ashtray in the fucking.
Oh yeah, and it's like glued shut.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck? Like how old is this fucking plane?
What were you flying? Spirit?
Nah, Southwest. I don't even know if has Southwest been around since. I feel like that's one of the newer airlines. Whatever, we're not going to get to the bottom of this here. I will guess $800 for this chair.
Shuddy, what do you think?
I will guess 650.
All right, Jeff, you squeaked one out. This American Airlines first class seat detached is $1,200.
Nice. Yeah, it says in the description that you just shared that it usually goes for $1,500. So I figure I'd cut it in half, add $50, and that's what we get to. But
oh yeah, I forgot.
This guy is really, he's really, I think, asking for a lot. $1,200 on that? No way.
Not even knowing if the electronics work or not, he's just out of his mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do business with that fucking guy.
Rounding out the travel section of today's game, if you want to have just something weird in your backyard, you can buy this bus stop.
I think that's fucking kind of cool, though.
It is interesting, and it's nice if you are, if you are like a smoker in your family and nobody else is.
I was going to say, yeah, I'll smoke a cigar on that fucking thing.
Yeah, it's protected from the elements. It's glass on all sides. It's got like a little divider in the front, but bench looks solid. Not
the worst purchase, if I'm being honest.
Oh, look, and in the description, it has the dimensions. So it's 5 feet by 10 feet by 7.5 feet. Or I guess that's the height. All 6 legs are adjustable, so you can put it on uneven ground. Again, conversation starter. You have that fucking American Airlines first class seat in the living room in front of the TV, and then you'd be like, "Hey, it's halftime. You want to go smoke a cigar in the backyard in my bus stop? You're the fucking coolest guy in the neighborhood."
Your house turns from a home into a transportation museum.
Yeah.
Functional.
Functional.
Plane to the bus stop.
You might be able to become tax exempt as a museum.
So what would you guys pay for a bus stop? Say if you had like Channing Tatum money.
Oh, Channing Tatum money?
I'm
I
gonna
would pay.
say
Oh,
you got first guess last time. Do you mind if I take it this time?
I do not.
Um, I'm gonna say $1,369.
$13.69 from Shuddy.
I think that's way over. I'll guess $350.
Jeff, you went in the wrong direction. Shuddy boy, that is a point for you. If you want this
Oh my
bus stop,
God.
that's going to cost you $2,000.
Oh, come on. Give me the American Airlines first class seat over that. And I like the bus stop idea.
I mean, in all fairness, this guy did have to go through the trouble of stealing that, which couldn't have been easy.
All right. Probably just put it on his back and bicycled away.
And had to hide it until the statute of limitations ran out.
All right, so as per usual, we like to round this game out with some of the more high-end, off the beaten path shit. And
is anybody keeping score?
you're winning, Shuddy.
Okay.
I think you have an insurmountable lead at this point. I think Jeff has only gotten like 2 or 3 correct.
How many have we done? I didn't think it was that. I mean, we only got one more left, so insurmountable could be a 2-point lead.
There's 2 more and a bonus.
Oh,
So you're not out of the woods yet.
insurmountable. All right.
This is, according to the seller, murder memorabilia. This is a leather photo album made in prison by Edwards?
Edwards?
Wade Edwards.
Yeah. It was given to, what does it say? This, gave it to my mom and told her to fill it full of pictures to remember me by. When he promised to kill me when he got out of prison. This was used in the documentary It Was Him, The Many Murders of Ed Edwards. So, hell of a backstory. You imagine a serial killer giving this to some woman and saying, give this to their son because I'm going to murder him someday when I get out.
Well, according to Uncle Google, he was a fugitive in 1957 and not in prison.
Well, this guy just got fucking shuddied.
You just got shuddied, motherfucker.
Oh, wait,
So,
no. Hard to say. He was all over the place, but...
Uh-oh, Shuddy just got Jeffed.
You've just been Jeff. Fucking pussy.
I mean, I've never heard of this serial killer, so that's definitely going to affect the auction price, I would say. But I'm assuming he's trying to flip this or sell this to a person who is a serial killer aficionado or historian. I'm going to guess he's going to sell that thing for $66.
I'm going to say $300.
Well, that is a point for Shuddy.
I think both of us forgot that this is the high-end
You did.
section of the thing, and I realized that as soon as you started to say that I'd won, I was like, oh, it's probably way more expensive than $300.
Considerably. This is going for $50,000.
Oh,
Ed Edwards lived from 1933 to 2011. He died at 77. He has 5 confirmed kills, 9 to 15 plus suspected. And yeah, this guy has to be a scam artist because according to Wikipedia, he was captured in 62, released on parole in 67, and then murdered at least 5 people between 77 and 96. And and he died by lethal injection. Oh no, he died of natural causes, avoiding his execution by lethal injection. So this guy was just slipping the law his whole life. All right, the final item before we go to the bonus round, and these are always the biggest banger blowout items. I feel like this is going to land for both of you. This is the Robosaurus Transformer. It is 41 feet tall. It breathes fire. It eats cars. It shoots confetti. And you can see it right there. This thing is gigantic. It's just a straight up like Truckosaurus type thing. Comes complete. It's got spare parts, support trailer. There's no other machine in the world like Robosaurus. Stored inside its entire life, has never seen salt. I guess that's good for your sodium levels. Pick it up today, start booking shows tomorrow, and make money. What do you guys think a 41-foot fire-breathing, car-eating Robosaurus Transformer costs?
Johnny, you got to go first since
$375,000.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big number clearly, but man, I'll just cut it in half. I forget exactly how much. 150,000 was my guess. Did you say 375?
Yes.
All right, I'll go 150. Not exactly half, but
Well, Jeff, once again, you go in the wrong direction. Robosaurus will cost you $1.5 million. Just Venmo the guy on Facebook Marketplace. Jeff, you look dumbfounded.
yeah. I mean,
How much did you say? I'm sorry.
I said
1.5 million. Oh, how much did Jeff guess?
No. How much it was selling for.
Yeah, 1.5
You answered
million.
my question. Wow.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the bonus round of
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
Hello.
So this next one comes.
oh, I thought Shitty was taking a phone call. He's
No.
I guess a pet knocked on the door.
Mayday has been pawing at the door. That's why I got distracted and didn't hear how much Kevin said. Because I heard her sniffing and scratching.
So the bonus round comes with 2 opportunities for guessing. The price, as per usual, and the second guess is, who the fuck is this? So this is a portrait made of a famous person, and the clue I will give you is it looks nothing like this motherfucker.
So that's not Russell Brand.
It's not Russell Brand, but that was the guess that Carl made when I showed her the picture. Not Russell Brand, but this is a painting of a celebrity done by some woman. It says that it is done on canvas with oil pastels. So each of you take a guess on who this celebrity is and what his portrait would cost if you were to buy it from this lady.
Jared Leto, $100K.
I'll go Jim Morrison for $15,000.
Well, you both went over. It costs $4,000. And this is a portrait of Keanu Charles Reeves. Imagine the balls. Even if this was of Russell Brand, it's fucking terrible. This is a terrible painting. It's god-awful. It's ugly. It looks like a 4-year-old did it. $4,000 is absurd. But then you want me to believe this is Keanu Reeves?
You have to suspend a lot of disbelief for that.
You better hope fucking John Wick doesn't hear about this, because you're dead meat, lady.
chances are he'd probably be super nice and buy it from her.
He probably would. He is one of those nice rich guys.
Yeah, that's the type of money you should be looking for, not Channing Tatum money, Keanu money. You know, in all three of the golf and stuff locations,
Yeah.
not just Norwalk.
Well, there you have it, everybody. That was this week's version of
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
So before we go, I would like to let everybody know, just a shout out to the homie. Dustin Ibarra is in the opening scene of One of Them Days, the R-rated comedy featuring SZA and Keke Palmer, and always trying to support the homie, an R-rated comedy. It's on Netflix. Just hit Netflix today, so give it a watch. You're supporting Dustin and letting people know that people still want R-rated comedies. And if you really want R-rated comedies and you live in Texas, make the fucking drive to Austin, baby. Come hang out. Part of the Comedy Film Festival 2025 in Austin, Texas. April 26th at 7:45 p.m. The Galaxy Theater in Austin. I will be there. Shuddy and Jeff might. But you get to come see the movie in theater with me. If this movie does end up somewhere, which I'm hoping is soon, seems like things are in motion, it's probably going to end up on a streamer. Your only chances to see this in the theater are going to be at film festival screenings. And this is the next one, Austin, Texas, April 26th. The links are in my bio on Instagram. I'll put it in the description of the podcast and on YouTube and stuff. So hunt it out. There's a way to find this link. It's very clunky if I were to read you the URL. So come click a link.
You read it in the Easter egg, didn't you?
I did. The Comedy Film Fest 2025.eventive.org. And then you have to navigate through that to buy a ticket and find the screening.
I just meant that they could have listened to the Easter egg to get the URL. That you didn't, not that you had to repeat it.
Well, some people are
like,
YouTube only. Some people are YouTube only. They don't get the Easter eggs. Which is like, it's like you got a martini, and then they give you the sidecar. So if you only consume the show through YouTube, you got a little extra drink waiting for you.
Stuff.
But then again, if you're only listening to the audio, you don't get to see all the cool shit that Shuddy and Jeff were bidding on. So go to youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour, subscribe, and check it out. And if that's not enough, if you are still clamoring for more MSPH content, go to patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. It's fucking sick. It's awesome. The stuff we're putting out is great. You're going to love it. It is a content cranking machine. I think this week you got tons of offerings. Shuddy Boy's doing fiction shit with Shuddy again, doing the kitchen remodeling at home.
Huge.
Huge stuff.
DIY stuff.
Shuddy Vila.
Yesterday was a rough one in Casa de Shuddy. It was a rough one.
Did you
it
film
come
it?
out on the recording?
So I have been trying to do this at breakneck speed. So videoing while, taking video while working has not been really something I've been doing, but I've been doing follow-up videos. But it's been a lot of work. I'm not done. And I had about 4 to 5 meltdowns yesterday. I threatened to hang myself or burn down the house on multiple occasions.
Who did you threaten?
Shuddy.
You just say it out loud, or
just said it out loud?
Did you look directly at Draven?
The cat.
Draven and my dad were here, so they both had to listen to it. My dad and I got into a fight. I threw him out of the house.
Seems kind of standard for how these things work for you.
Yeah, Shuddy. Yeah, it was not very
pretty normal.
But listen, we put in 2 full days of hard work, so me being, I didn't eat yesterday, so I was hangry. I didn't smoke yesterday, so I did nothing to help the situation. But the new appliances will hopefully be delivered in a couple of days. And then once that happens, I can move everything out of the living room so I can pull that carpet. So then the flooring in the kitchen and living room can flow together. It's a lot more work than I expected. I hate it.
You should make those videos for Patreon and do them like shirtless and be like all seductive. Yo, we've come to that point. Fixing shit with Shuddy when I'm gonna hammer some nails. Bow chicka bow wow. Oops, spilled a little bit of oil on my tits.
I say we spitball this idea in Patreon.
Okay. Yeah, so join us. Patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. Jeff and I just did our 45th episode of Dragon Ball Queef. We watched the first episode of the anime Sakamoto Days. And Jeff had some thoughts. And we made a podcast out of it. So check it out.
Yeah.
Dom and I just recorded last week an episode of What the Fuck Did I Just Watch? Because we watched Jawbreaker.
Yeah.
Which, fun movie. And next week we're going to do Leonard Part 6 starring Bill Cosby.
Ooh, nothing problematic about that. Check it out. We're getting frisky over there in Patreon land. And then, Kevin's Nerd Hole, I do a series where I record myself playing video games, do like a little picture-in-picture action. They're almost always retro games because I have this crazy emulator, and I got another issue of Nintendo Power that I've been making my way through, so that's been fun. So check it out. Join us. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
At Jeffro Records.
And at MSPH Podcast. You can see our menus and vote. Jeff, it seems like Jeff smoked us, Shuddy, in the Puminati selections of menus.
I don't see if Jeff would have done it with his heart like we did. I don't think that would be the case. I think the results would be much closer if Jeff didn't collude with his ex-chef girlfriend George and his master chef notes and went with the things that he would really want to eat.
Shuddy Boy, as always, a gracious loser.
Yeah, let me get one, huh? Jesus Christ.
Draven said that I should demand a revote.
Yeah, that way he can tell all of his friends to go and vote.
Yeah, like father, like son, huh?
He could go on social media and offer people $100 each to go vote for who he wants.
Well, I wasn't far from the tree out there in, where do you live again?
Shuddyland?
Quakertown.
And also, if you want to support the movie, get your poster, The Second Coming of John Cooper. These babies are legit. I went to a real place that prints out real movie posters, and this is one of them. Go to etsy.com/shop/John Cooper movie and snag one. And also, I updated my link tree on my Instagram bio, so
nice.
It's easy to go there. You just click that, and it's got links for everything. The Patreon, my Cameo, posters, tickets to see John Cooper in Austin, the whole shebang.
Guys, I can't say it enough. If you're within a couple of hours drive of Austin, you should go see this fucking movie.
I hear it's pretty sweet.
It's fucking rad.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Check it out.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. But until next time, something.